Ladies and gentlemen, a tsunami is not expected today from the 5.1 earthquake that just happened on December 23rd in British Columbia. Canada? I don't know about that colony, French werewolf monarchy stuff. I hear there's a transition as Saturn is conjuncting with Pluto. I am your planetary defense commander, Star-Lord New Thor 7, the T, and I'm trying to work it out between the underworld and the people. And so for 7 yous, and 7 me's, and 7 years, I've been bringing you the best information I can from the higher ground. So this has been me going, good morning, Vietnam. And Vietnam and the war in Vietnam in this GIF is the metaphor for me bringing you the news during the United States of America, asterisk, cold civil war, where we've been tearing each other apart in the divide and conquer corporate quest, at least since 1999, and the digital world took over analog. Then things got weird. Wait, what were we talking about? We are talking about Merry Christmas and the Christmas edition of Asteroid Fight Club 2019. Because the whole year has been a wild roller coaster. And as I predicted, we have seen earthquake and volcano activity increase all year, and this will continue as we move forward. And like the 360 gangs on the planet who run all the gangs under them, everybody's been working out some type of possible plan for the future together. So things have been wild. And it's been a total battle for the narrative in almost every subject that anybody talks about anywhere. And so all I can tell you right now is there is no public sought quest for solutions to the changes we are seeing in the solar system and our planet. But if you're an Asteroid Fight Club, because this is an Asteroid Fight Club meeting, I put you on high alert this month, and I try not to put us on super red alert unless it is necessary. If you just keep everybody on super red alert all the time, whereas, it doesn't have the potency we're looking for. As your planetary defense commander, and now Space Force is official, so I'm not trying to hand out bad information to the amazing men and women in the military, first responders, peace officers and police officers, and just all the good people out there who are old souls who pay attention to the weather and the world around them. So, with the total solar eclipse coming, all the gas giants on the same side, and just general WTFness everywhere, including the sun and the atmosphere, and possible dimensions. I'm just saying, we are on red alert through January 15th, looking for possible major earthquakes or volcano eruptions. During the December alert, we did have a volcano eruption in New Zealand. Erupt and kill 17 people. We have had major wildfires in Australia. It is beyond like sci-fi movie WTFness. You have fires surrounding the city of Sydney, and that it would apparently be clear that you have magma activity happening in that portion of the world. Things seem a bit under pressure. Here's the New Zealand volcano range. And so you have a mass low pressure system there happening now. You got a giant ridge here. That looks weird. It's totally like a Rorschach's mask. Check out these. I mean, there's definitely symmetry happening here. It almost looks like the Bespin Cloud City over a lake with its reverse reflection. Look at that giant low pressure system. But look at that. that is wild and crazy. So whatever is happening on and in our planet right now, I think the earthquake happened about up here. Let's find out. We can get that information in today's high-tech whatever. Oh, yeah, dude, let's check this out together, shall we? You got a 5.8 that happened in Guatemala. So that is happening down here. And remember, you have a volcano named Fuego in Guatemala. You have Popocatépetl, the most active volcano on the planet, happening in Mexico. And then you have Colima. No, I think it's Colima that's in Guatemala. So it's Colima in Guatemala, I think. I don't know, I might get the names mixed. But you got a major volcano range here that extends under here and goes through here. And so to get a 5.2 earthquake as close to a 5.8 earthquake here, you definitely have some linear action happening on this exact line. So we've also had major activity as far as frequency, with the highest being 5s, happen around near the Caribbean islands, Puerto Rico, Martinique. This is a volcano chain. And so, I have been talking about possible West Coast volcano and activity in a major earthquake kind of way all year. And I hit the mark specifically in July with a 7.1 that qualifies as a big earthquake. And so we're still on 75% watch for this year and 95% watch for next year. And this was a warning I put out last year. So now that we have a 5.8 here and a 5.8 down here and a 5.1 here, everybody on the West Coast just needs to pay attention and stay aware. It's hard to be fully prepared for an earthquake. But the difference between being in a building on the 4th floor and being out in the open, there are things you can do to mitigate if you feel signs. And animals are always pretty telling, man. There's a lot of times in life where people should just shut up and listen to the animals, because the animals will tell you what you need to know. And so I'm just saying, man, the fact that on my Twitter, at the top of my feed was no tsunami warning, that was a big deal to me, because I know, was it 2017? We had the 8-9 earthquake up here in Alaska. It was at 3 a.m. And so there was a major tsunami watch for 4 hours before everybody woke up, before they figured out there would be no tsunami. And so remembering the 2011 Japanese tsunami that killed countless people, caused Fukushima, that could happen to the West Coast. And so on that night when it happened, there were 3 of us on all of Twitter trying to warn everybody on the West Coast, and a lot of people were sleeping. So it is a good time to pay attention, because everything has been weird, Asteroid Fight Club style, since 2012. The volcanoes, earthquakes, the weather, the people, the societies, the secret societies. And so if you thought 2018, 2017, 2019 were wild, you ain't seen nothing yet. But I think the good guys are going to start to get more wins. And hopefully we're going to surprise everybody by working together. Plot twist. And so, yeah, just stay. The red alert for Asteroid Fight Club is still in full effect. And that would be a pretty big sign. Having movement in both those places along that slip with a total solar eclipse coming. I mean, it's a literal karma Capricorn Christmas eclipse to end a decade. I guess everybody's so focused talking about politics, and nobody's pointing out how wild and crazy, and whether it be mythology, religion, astrology, astronomy, weather, everything, it's a big deal, man. And then you got Pluto and Saturn conjuncting, and then next year Jupiter and Saturn will conjunct, and we'll get to watch that shit in the sky as you can see them together, almost like they'll be kissing and dancing in the sky with the planets. And you can watch with telescopes. we'll be able to get some great photographs of Jupiter and Saturn together. It's going to be an interesting time. So, but we are on red alert, stay cool warning. Who knows what's going to happen, but imagine power plays are going to be played and the world will be changing at a pretty fast rate. And, but this is not a doom and gloom channel. There are a lot of other places you can find that shit if that's what you're looking for, man. THORnews is for winners. It always has been. Yeah, so this thing I've been talking about all year, and we would see possible major earthquake activity, especially possible along the west coast. Baba Vanga. I'm just mentioning this. Woo, woo, woo. Take a grain of salt. Have some fun. Bubblegum. Who knows? Quote unquote. One of those predictor people like Nostradamus, Edgar Casey. There's also a woman named Baba Vanga. Look into her story. It's interesting. She's gotten a lot of predictions right. She's gotten a lot of predictions wrong. One of her predictions was 2019 there would be a major earthquake in California. We're talking a 9. But maybe they used that prophecy ahead of time and then pumped a lot of the pressure out, so we only got a 7. But who knows? Stay aware. But yeah, I bring you this amazing information, and most of my warnings are for good reasons. And that is why you guys have kept me doing what I do for so long. So if you would like to send me a Christmas card and say thank you, Thor, you could totally do that at 5430 Birdwood Road, number 416, Houston, Texas, 77096. I got a PayPal. I don't know if they're letting it through, though, anymore. Venmo, Cash App, because the digital shit is never safe. This is a lesson for both what best to send me and just that, dude, if it's digital, it ain't safe, okay? You should know that. Okay, so God bless everyone. It's a pretty big signal to have those 2 5s so close together in Guatemala and the British Columbia, because this earthquake spot, that's not a regular, usually we get them right over here, so that's okay, I've said enough. Stay cool. I'll be around. Have a great Christmas. Merry, happy holidays. God bless everyone.